Hi, it's Maxine, Kaye, and Yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living. You know, I've heard people lament that they just aren't spiritual enough. And I've heard other folks say, what is all this spirituality stuff? See, here's one now. See ya. Thanks, Yoga. Wouldn't folks be surprised, some folks anyway, if they heard that spirituality is not something we get, but it's something we already are? It's the authentic essence of your being and my being and every person in this world. It's already within us. It's our reality. We're just finding out about it. And of course, it's no accident that the Centers for Spiritual Living's mission is awakening humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Now, how many of us actually think about being spiritually magnificent or think about being spiritual at all? We don't have to think about it. It's something we are. It is something that certainly we get to awaken to. It's up to us to become aware of it. And it's not about piety. It's not about being good. It's about being who we truly are, recognizing that precious presence within us, the life of God itself within us, from which we came. It's recognizing that everybody in our lives and in this world has within us this precious presence, the divinity itself. That's a big idea, isn't it? And it's an important idea, because even though we go around saying, well, I'm only human, well, we've known for a long time, most of us have known for a long time, that we're not human beings having a spiritual experience, but we're already spiritual beings. And we've entered into this amazing human experience. And this amazing human experience isn't always comfortable, is it? And right now, woo, everything is revving up, isn't it? We're in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the middle of an opening up of our consciousness to injustice. We're in the middle of a place where there is such divisiveness, such vitriol, that many of us have never experienced before. It's coming to, I won't say to a head, I think it's coming to our hearts to dive more deeply into the true spirituality that is within and all around us, and to begin recognizing that divinity within all sentient beings, no matter what they may be saying, no matter how they may be behaving, that they are divine beings. Let's help them awaken to this authentic self that's within each of us. How do we do that? It's by awakening to our own, and then opening our hearts more widely every day, building bridges of love between people, especially those with such diverse opinions that we think there's really no common ground, and yet there is, because God is the common ground. What a relief! It's that presence and that power within that can do it all through us by our willingness to just stop and open our hearts and our minds to let that divine presence flow through. How could we possibly mistrust or hate another person when we're coming from the awareness that there is God and nothing else, that there is the presence of the divine within you, within me, within your family, within your neighbors, within strangers, within everybody in the world, even though they may not know it yet themselves. Once they know it, they'll stop acting like the nincompoops. Oh, did I say that? That they sometimes seem to behave like. It's not that you or I have ever acted from any kind of nincompoopery. Well, maybe. But we're awakening. We're becoming more aware all the time about the authentic self. And understanding that that divine presence that's within each of us is within all of us is the glue that holds us together. It's that which opens our hearts and minds to each other. You can't become any more spiritual than you are right now. It's not something you're going to get. It's who you are right now. Completely divine. And as a great mystic, great Christian mystic said, let God be God in you. Just let God be God in you. Stop pretending that you're only this or you're only that. You and I can begin experiencing and sharing and recognizing this peaceful, powerful, loving, compassionate, wise, just, marvelous presence, and let this divine life express through us more and more. We just get to be more of who we have always been and either didn't know it yet or we forgot. Let's remember it now. You can't be any more spiritual than you are right now. So just be it. Let's be it together. So that's all I have to say to you for today. Tomorrow, Reverend Mike will be talking with you. And we're looking forward to seeing you Saturday morning on Reverend Mike's Silence of Mind book study. Just get in touch with him or with the center if you would like to be there with us. It's really wonderful. It's an opportunity to take whatever time it takes to go through the entire textbook, paragraph by paragraph, page by page, word by word, concept by concept. And then definitely be with us on Sunday morning. Just tune in to us live streaming Sunday morning at 10:30. And you find us by going to our website, which is cslphilly.org. And there you'll be able to click on the listen to the live stream button at 10:30. You can use that same button to discover previous live streams that have been posted and are archived. And these love notes are archived too. You can find those on the website by doing the same thing. One other thing, 2 or 3 other things you can find on the website. One is upcoming events, classes. Some of them are free. We have one that's a tuition class coming up next month, but check them all out. See what works for you. We're continuing to Zoom. We're continuing to connect with each other using the technology. As my eldest son used to say to me, Mom, use the technology. So that's what we're doing now. And the other thing you get to do on that website is to support your beloved center. There's a donate button, and we so thank you for the contributions that you've been making. Let's all contribute and continue to contribute to this beautiful Center for Spiritual Living in Paoli, Pennsylvania, where we will one day be returning. So that's it for now. We love you. You're wonderful. And right now, you're as spiritual as you're ever going to be. God bless.